Hi, I'm Vaibhavi, and this is my submission for the Gemini Live Agent Challenge in the Live Agents track. Introducing Landscape, turning the world's landscape into the classroom. So, before we move on to the demo, let's quickly understand the problem. Traditional STEM learning often leads to memorization rather than understanding because students struggle to connect these abstract concepts to real world objects. Here, we are solving the problem by using multimodal AI agent that can see the world and observe the objects and generate contextual science and maths explanations with interactive visuals. I'm sure many of you have also wondered while studying these, how does the cycle actually rotate and revolve? While velocities and angular velocities all are just textbook concepts, using Learnscape, we convert them into actual visual learnings. Students can simply scan everyday objects around them and instantly explore the physics, chemistry, or maths concepts behind them through these AI generated explanations and visualizations. Now let's see it in action. I'll just point the camera at the object, and the Gemini's multimodal AI will analyze the scene and identify relevant scientific topics related to it.
I see a ceiling fan. Would you like to explore the physics, chemistry, or mathematics behind it? You can also ask me a specific question using the microphone. You selected physics. Here are some physics concepts related to this object. Which one would you like to explore?
Now the AI analyzes the frames to generate visualizations and explanations.
That gray, three-bladed ceiling fan above us is a perfect example of rotational motion. This is simply when an object moves in a circle around a central axis, like the fan's motor housing. Angular velocity then describes how fast that object is spinning and in what direction. It's essentially the speed of rotation. When you turn on your ceiling fan, its smooth metal and plastic blades begin their rotational journey. The faster they spin, the greater their angular velocity. Here's a cool thought. While the very tips of the blades might be zipping along, every part of the blade, from where it connects to the motor to its very end, shares the exact same angular velocity at any given moment. Mathematics concepts related to this object. Which one would you like to explore? Hey there, have you ever looked up at a three-bladed gray ceiling fan and wondered how it moves air so efficiently? It's all thanks to some clever math involving angles. We are talking about two main types here, blade pitch and rotation. Blade pitch is the angle each blade makes relative to the horizontal. Think of it like a tiny ramp for the air. This specific angle, usually measured in degrees, is crucial for scooping and pushing air downwards or upwards. Then there's the angle of rotation, which describes how much the fan turns. Each full spin covers 360 degrees. Engineers precisely measure these angles to ensure your fan pushes the perfect amount of air with minimal energy, making your room feel just right.
So what happens when the angles and the number of blades are different in a fan?
Yes, the angle between the blades affects the fan's rotation primarily by ensuring balance. For smooth and stable rotation, blades are typically spaced at equal angles, e.g., 120 degrees for a three-bladed fan. Uneven spacing creates an imbalance, causing the fan to wobble rather than rotate smoothly.
The same system works with many everyday objects, allowing users to explore STEM concepts in their surroundings. Moving on to the architecture for this, Learnscape is built as a multimodal AI agent using the Google Gemini models through GenAI SDK. The front end will capture real images as seen and stream sent to the backend agent running in Google Cloud. The agent will use Gemini's multimodal reasoning to detect objects, generate conceptual concepts, and produce the explanations. These responses are rendered as interactive visual overlays in the front end. So that was all. Hope you found it interesting and fun. For more information, you can visit the GitHub repo or use the deployed site on your own devices. Learnscape turns the world around into an interactive classroom. By combining this vision-enabled AI agent with real-world exploration, we are helping students move beyond memorization and rote learning by truly understanding the science behind these everyday concepts and objects they see around them. Thank you.